What's good, bro?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good, man. Good, man. How your week going?
Man, my week was decent. I started Ramadan last Monday.
Okay.
I broke my fast yesterday. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm back on it today.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, it's been pretty good.
Thanks.
Actually, the eating and no drinking actually been pretty easy.
Yeah.
It's just been the other things associated with the other connotation of not holding on to any negativity.
Yeah.
Cursing, things of that nature that I'm working on.
Thanks,
You know.
man. For sure, man. Yeah, my week was cool. I was not my best week, but shit, like it's a new week. I ain't trying to dwell on that week. So
Yeah.
we out here, man. How you feel about the Bears, man? They
Man, the Bears,
moves.
man, you know, that's my team, man. I mean, right now, it's Caleb, our quarterback. You know what I'm
So?
saying?
You think they getting them 100%?
Yeah, they going to get Caleb. They better. You know what I'm saying? I would have loved to have Marvin Harrison, but
He gone.
who am I? I'm not the GM. That's why I'm sitting right here.
Yeah, he going right after Caleb, though, man.
Yeah, it'll be our first ever quarterback pick #1 overall. So it's a lot of expectations for the young fella, man. But you know, I think he'll fit right in, man. I know the fan base was kind of split. I know I was a little emotional on Twitter as well yesterday, but it is what it is. You know, we go bounce back come August, September. If we win, it, nobody gonna really care.
Yeah, I mean, Justin Fields won like dog shit to me. I mean, I feel like they put him in he got in like a worse situation, like 2 head coaches.
Yeah.
He just now starting to get weapons, so like,
yeah, man, it's kind of bad, man. We kind of did a disservice to him, which sucks as an organization because we've never had a good quarterback. But at the end of the day, hey, why not just see what Caleb can do for the next 3-4 years?
Yeah. I feel like they like the same player. You feel me? But like he a little cheaper, so like
Caleb,
same archetype a little.
Yeah, man, he should be good, man. He got some lofty expectations. I'll say that, but he also coming into like probably one of the best situations a #1 quarterback has ever came into. So like, it's not like he's coming to like the worst team in the league.
I just want to go to the playoffs, bro.
Man, playoffs, win a Super Bowl.
I just want to get to the playoffs.
He can do whatever he want. He can paint his nails. He can wear kilts. He can do whatever he want, man. As long as he win it. Winning cures everything, man.
As long as he winning, man. I'm a definitely. I ain't been a fan of the Bears since like Brian Urlacher, shit like that. But
facts. But hey,
fan now, man.
Yeah, like you say, man. If you win, winning cures all. And that actually leads us right into our topic today about winnings, man. Go ahead and take over.
Yes, sir, man. Welcome back to the Perfect Timing Podcast. I think we're on episode 9.
Yep.
And then today, man, we want to talk about like, are you tired of being one off on your FanDuel slip, man? Are you tired of losing and stressing yourself out, man? Today we're gonna talk about how to win every single day on FanDuel, man. We're gonna start off with how do you bet, man? Do you do straights, parlays?
Man, I done did it all, man. Like you start realizing the amount of gambling and the numbers behind gambling and how many people are gambling is crazy in today's era.
Yeah.
But yeah, typically, you know, the parlays are, for those who don't know what a parlay is like when you combine multiple bets into one single bet. So the more legs you have, the higher your odds. The higher your odds, the bigger the payout, but the less likely it is that your bet will hit.
Facts.
So, a lot of people like to look at the multiple legs, multiple parlay bets, but you know, when you really want to win singles, pretty easy to get more victories. Yeah, they are, because you might think something you got to find value. That's what it really is finding value in what you're betting on. So,
facts.
Yeah, that's you got to do your research. You know, a lot of people just kind of go out there. Man, that's when the analytics really come to play.
Thanks, man. It's like
FanDuel.
When I started off betting when I was in college, so I'm betting $5, 20 legs and shit like that.
Yeah.
People still hit on that, but like you said, man, the higher amount of legs you get, the less likely it is to hit. So like, I probably hit a few times, but like, I don't bet like that no more. Like I usually do, like I said, I started off $5, $10, 15, 20 legs, but now I'm dumbing down the legs, putting more money type shit. So like, I put $20, 5, 6 legs. You feel me?
Yeah,
Parlays,
that's the best. That's the best way to bet.
And then when I do money lines, I do like 2 to 4 teams, $40, $50, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those, I feel like when I don't hit those, those still hurt as much as the ones like the $5 joints.
They do,
but it's less. Like I'm saying, like the more money I put, the less legs. So like you feel me? Like I'm kind of trying to like balance it out and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, I feel like when you bet, man, you got to do your research. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw one dude. He said for like the season, bro, like pay attention to like 4 teams real hard. Like watch them 4 teams real hard.
You gotta get your teams and your players.
So you know like they tendencies when how they play on the back to back. You know what I'm saying? How they play other teams. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do your research. So yeah, man.
Man, I'm doing a little research now. They saying 155 million people gamble online for sports betting. Yeah. So yeah, that's like 9% of the world or something like that. That's a lot of people, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but with your bets, what's the largest bet you've probably won?
I won like right under $1,000 before, $50. It was like a 6-legger.
Yeah,
6 legs, money lines, and like spreads.
Okay.
So with that one, I ain't gonna lie. Like it was off a bonus bet. I ain't gonna lie, but like I didn't do that much research. I was just like, fuck, I got one bet left.
Facts.
I just went off the odds. I'm like, damn, like they at home.
Yeah.
That's really how I bet sometimes. Like sometimes I don't even gotta watch the team play before I even like bet. I go through like they games before. Like, you feel me?
Just do a little research.
Do a little research before I lock in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the most I won was a band. How about you?
I think mine was probably like $600 off like a $10 bet. So like the amount I bet compared to my payout was pretty high. Yeah. It was like it was actually just like probably like an 8-leg. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was probably like an 8-leg. But I started learning when you bet, man, you have to start like betting people's unders. Like betting the unders are a little easier than betting overs. Yeah, because most of the time guys don't
you underperform.
Yeah, you underperform a lot more times than you overperform, you know. And it's just finding value, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
If you like to bet like player props, you know what I'm saying, just find value. Like, you know, somebody has a good matchup.
Yeah.
One team is bigger than the other. You know, one team only runs one center, so that means that power forward should pretty much eat. Like an Aaron Gordon type of matchup,
Yeah,
Or if you betting spreads, you know, if you think a team gonna win, you should always, you know, bet them to cover the spread. Like, especially if they're the underdog, that's probably the smartest bet. It's like, man, I'm just bet them to cover the spread if I think the underdog's going to win. So, yeah, those are good slips to add to your ticket. Yeah.
Like, when you making your parlay, do you mostly go for, like, the star players, or you going for those role players?
Man, a lot of times, man, it's crazy because, like, I go for star players, and then, like, I started finding value in role players. But then recently, like, the role players just been trash. So I'm like, man, I should have stuck with the star players. Like, this is a star player. But it really kind of depends on, like, the matchup of the game. Like, when you betting, like, the star player, okay, this is a star player game. Like, this is a Warriors versus Lakers. Not last night's game, but, you know, this is a Warriors versus Lakers. So, you know, I'm LeBron and stuff. You know, so I'm going to go KD versus Giannis today. You know, you just want to try to get those matchups and be like, man, I think those guys are going to really show off. It's a primetime game compared to a random Tuesday game where you get like the Celtics versus the Pistons. You know, you might get a role player that just steps up because it's a Tuesday night game. Star players take the nights off. So
So I was gonna say, man, like you brought up the Celtics. I love using the Celtics role players, like
for sure.
Eric White, man, Chris Stapps, Drew Holiday. Like not even just like they points, bro. Like I do points with Eric White for sure, but I be putting Chris Stapps threes all the time.
Yeah. That's one thing, man. The threes is the one I kind of struggle with because I'm like, damn, it's kind of hit or miss because you might bet the threes and then now the guy don't even shoot that many threes. But you just got to pretty much find your value and be consistent. Like one thing I kind of read with like the sports gambling is if you place the bet like 2 days ago on the player, place that same bet if it didn't hit because most time like, you know, these professionals, so they're going to be consistent with their work.
And they know their numbers.
Yeah, they know their numbers, So, if it's just try to stay consistent with your bets, you know, and then you will end up hitting it. Because it's times like, man, you will lose. All it takes is one bet.
Yeah, for sure. Just take that one bet. That's what got me motherfucker hooked, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You saying that you can win fucking a band off $50, you like, damn. Like, but, like, I'm not gonna say, like, it gets to points where I be like, man, I got to bet today, tomorrow, and the next day.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm like, nah, I'm chilling for the next.
That's why you gotta have, you gotta have balance, and you gotta have some restraint.
Yeah, for sure.
Not to bet on every game, every day. That's
I got a homie
start.
like that though. I got a homie like that.
A lot of people who really live off that, man. It's people who really live off that.
Matter of fact, my homie texted me today. I'm gonna tag him in this. He said, first thing he said, bro. Real game start at 12. He said, I've been up since 6 a.m. I'm locked in.
Looking up.
Because he won yesterday type shit.
Yeah.
So, like, he own it. You know what I'm saying, man? Shout out Jamal, man. Bro be on it, man.
Man, I have to get Discord started. But it's so much money within the betting community.
If you know
as
what
well.
you're doing. If you know what you're doing.
If you know what you're doing, but it's just so many people who don't know what they're doing. Like, so you have Discords that people pay for to get certain advices,
to
man.
get locks.
Yeah, to get locks, man. It's the betting. It's just a whole nother world, a whole nother stream of revenue for sports, which
it
is
can be.
Yeah, it's a good and bad thing. You know, as long as you don't let it take advantage of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, with the bets, how many bets would you say on average is sustainable for somebody? Like if you're a casual bettor and you got a little money to play with, compared to when it becomes an addictive habit.
It depends, bro. Like I said, like I started off betting like $5-10. You feel me? My success rate wasn't high at all with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But as I'm like putting more money into it, my success rate is a little bit better. But like I said, man, it depends on the person, man. Like if you don't have the money to like bet, I would say, but you still trying to bet, you know what I'm saying? Like keep that number of bets to a minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you got a little money to play with, you know, take some straight bets, you know what I'm saying? Like 2 legs, 3 legs, you know what I'm saying? You got somebody to play around with, man. Shit, the sky's the limit. Like literally, like you can win, you can make profit off one game that take an hour and a half. Put that shit back into another game that's about to start. You know what I'm saying? Like you can really make bread off betting. Like
you can.
For real. Like
you ever did the ladder challenge?
Like make 10 today, 20 tomorrow, 40.
Yeah.
I ain't never did it, but I be seeing people, like, I'll be scrolling on Twitter, they'll be on day 10 making fucking $600, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never start with nobody. I think I should, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, that's really why I start doing straight bets, like seeing, like, damn, I can make like 70 off this game. Like, that's not that much, but it's like, shit, like, you know, why not, you know, but.
Nah, I've done the ladder challenge. It's not bad, like, because at the end of the day, like, you pretty much not really using your money. Like you'll probably put like $1, $5, $10, and then you'll try to turn it to 20, then 40. So I mean, if you lose, then that sucks. But at the end of the day, you like, man, I only started off like $5 or $10. You know what I'm saying? I turned that to like a $200 profit. Now that's up to you if you want to cash out or not. You know, it's just like any type of gambling. Like when you go to the casino or you go to the bowl, you playing a game and you hit your number and it's just like, should I leave now? Should I take it? You know, most people when they first start, they're gonna leave, but real gamblers, they go keep gambling because it's a certain number that you want to hit. So
bro. Yeah, and I was gonna say, man, I really want to know who working for like these sports betting apps, man, because it's like I'll take the spread on something, bro, and that shit'll literally be right there.
It's ridiculous, man. It's
like,
crazy.
Like the game would be like I started doing like over total points and shit too. And like I'll put like 134 total points for both teams. Bro, they'll literally just get 134. And I'm like, I placed that shit damn near yesterday. Like, how did they know? Like
Vegas, man. Vegas got a weird, keen eye for these numbers, man. And the numbers be weird. Like last night, I think what game was it? I seen it was Sabonis. His rebound line was at 14 and a half. I'm like, that's a lot of rebounds. You know how many rebounds he had? 14. He had 14 on the head. Like I'm like, that's just crazy how good Vegas is with the numbers, man. So
I be telling my guys, like, you just gotta think like the rigger. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit, I ain't gonna lie, this shit rigged. I ain't gonna lie.
Sometimes you might have to go one below. Like one below the outline, or just pick the under. That's what I just started learning to do. Like, man, pick the under, get your value. And then when we talk about value, we mean like the
odds and shit on
the odds. So a lot of people like they'll see all those numbers like, I don't know what this means. You know, plus always means that they're the underdog. Minus means they're the favorite. So plus pays out higher because it's less likely to happen. But a lot of times you can find good value, like especially like since we're in basketball season, I'm gonna stick with that. Like one thing I like to bet on is like guards rebounds.
Yeah.
Like you going against a 3-point shooting team, it's always long rebounds, and most of the time those are guards getting the rebounds. Those are just little tips in your mind that you kind of keep in the back of your head when you placing these bets. Like okay, like a guy like Pat Bev, he's gonna go out there and hustle and get rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody like Harrison Barnes, like I typically usually always bet his under. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not finna go out there and score a lot of points all the time. I just bet his under. You play on a team full of young guys who like to shoot the ball, so just bet your under. Yeah. So it's just finding value in certain bets like that.
Yeah, everybody definitely got they handful of people that they always put under.
Oh yeah. Band. You got your band list, man. It's a list of players like man you just don't rock with, man. And we all got those players, man.
Like, I know. Man, I'm putting his ass under 7 points like, every day.
Yeah. They ban. Like you just don't. You don't. They're not a winning player to put on your ticket. Like they always let you down, man. It's always a player like that. I guarantee anybody that bets has a player where like they just do not
rock with them.
Like betting on because they never come through for them. And those same players that one person may not like, I may like. You know, that's just how the betting game is.
If you get into this betting world, man, you gonna start loving some of these players. You gonna fucking hate some of these players. You gonna be like, bro.
It makes every game interesting, though.
Any sport. Bet on, hell yeah. Anything you bet on, you gonna be up watching that.
Yeah, it makes it
I'm not the type to bet and like don't watch that shit unless I'm like super busy.
Watching that shit. I like watching it. I like watching my bets. I like, even so, like, because if you just look up and just check the line, like, oh, this didn't hit, and then it's a little bit better when you watch the game. Like, man, this man had multiple opportunities to get a rebound. So
shit piss you off.
Yeah, your hope a little bit higher, compared to like you just open up the slip and looking at it like, man, why isn't he playing? Or a player got hurt and you don't even know he got hurt. And you just like, man, it's crazy. He didn't hit his numbers.
I was gonna ask you, how often have you hit like a no sweat bet?
At least once a month. Yeah, at least at the minimum, I hit a bet once a month that'll like make like, especially recently, like, so I've been trying to like watch my numbers for January, February.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I try to be like in the positives as far as my winnings. Another thing I've learned to do is like when I win a bet, I just withdraw the money out. Instead of like keep betting that money, because you'll watch it dwindle down. I'll just take the money out and then start over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I started noticing like I was winning, but I looked at my earnings and I'm like, my withdrawals weren't nothing. Like I wasn't taking no money out my account. Like it wasn't coming to my account. So like, I just started learning like, man, if I hit a bet for $300, I'm taking out $275. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking out $275. At least let it touch my account. Make myself feel good about winning the bet. Because I've won bets for like $250 and be like, okay, I'm gonna leave that in. I'm turning $250 to $500. Next thing you know, I got $40 left in that account. It's a harsh reality of the betting world.
Harsh, man.
But it's gambling. It's like anything else. Like we all gamble, whether it's sports betting or playing pity pat, playing spades. You on the gamble, so it's just knowing your limit and setting your own limit. Because you do see some people that will crash out over the betting, man. And it can be very addictive. It
that rush, give you that rush. You win something quick. You like, damn, like this shit easy.
Yeah, but man, that's why I like doing baseball. I don't really bet on baseball like that because I only tend to bet on sports I watch consistently. So I'm not betting on baseball. But man, I've seen some people bet on like badminton. You know what I'm saying? Or like
cricket.
Cricket, yeah. It's just become so addictive. Like, man, nah, just keep that money in your pocket, man. But man, more power to you guys, man. If you winning money, like, hey, don't let that stop your flow, because it'll pay for like some gas and dinner,
some bills.
Yeah, real talk.
Bills for real. I ain't gonna lie.
It can be a bill too. So like, it's however you want to play it. You just gotta work the sports betting.
Hey, man, and use y'all promos to your advantage. Check those promos, man. Like they'll literally be giving out profit boost. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, sign your mama.
Use the promos, man. The no sweats, like, man, just read it. Every time I log on, I'm gonna check what promos they have up top.
Yeah, that's
like,
the first thing I do. I ain't gonna lie.
I check the promos. Like, I use my no sweat. So the no sweat mean if you bet up to X amount of dollars, if you win your money. If you lose, they put that money back into your account. You can't withdraw it and actually put it into your account, but you have an extra $10, $20 to bet on, you know. And you don't have to bet it all on one bet. Like a lot of times when they say no sweat bet, it gives you the option to click. And if you have a $10 no sweat bet, you click the button, it'll put the $10, but you can actually edit it to put like 5 out of that 10 on the bet or 2. And a lot of people don't know that. So yeah, it's just playing around. Like it's a lot of different bets on there that you can kind of play around.
First game baskets.
Yeah, like that. Have you ever hit a first basket?
Yeah. I mean, no, I came close. Like my homie told me like them bitches hit or whatever. But like, I put like 3 on that bitch. I'll get like 2 out there. I'm like, damn, that was decent. Facts. But like, it's just a lot of experimenting and strategies when it comes to betting, man. What much time you got left?
8 minutes.
All right, it's a lot of experimenting when it comes to betting. You know what I'm saying, and trial and error when it comes to it. You know, but. Man, bro, bet we could talk about this shit all day. I ain't gonna lie. That is crazy.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, the sports betting, man. Shout out to Sid, man. He looks out a lot of people's discords, man. And he found this one guy who pretty much hits on a lot of first bets. But yeah, like man, like if you want to, like we can probably start our own Discord, man.
Yeah,
start it for free.
Yes, sir.
Give people like a quick 150 odd bet, you know, so you could double your money times 1.5, you know, 200 plus 200 bet, you know, just to win some money. I would say when you first gambling, just start off light, kind of get a feel about what's going on, because I know people who just like get bets from people and don't even know what's going on. I look and I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. You kind of just donate money, man. But
for sure. So like when you betting. So when I'm about to put a parlay in, I check like you said, Discords and Twitter accounts and all that.
Yeah.
Do you do that as well, or you just like you freestyling your whole time? As you
I usually, man, I ain't gonna lie, I just look at player game logs. I kind of look at their last couple games, and I look at the last couple matchups to kind of get a trend of like how they play against this player.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times that doesn't happen. Like the same results, but you kind of see a trend. Like, especially now we're in March, and so the NBA, college basketball, you know, these people done played against each other a few times. You kind of know who's good, who's not. But yeah, I'm just kind of really waiting on the playoffs when the game's a little more serious, rotation a little tighter, star players really become stars and whatnot. Like it's a little easier to bet on around playoff time. But like right now, end of the season. Some people less motivated. Some people injured. You know, they sitting out.
Yeah, for sure. So who your team that you like think is gonna win it all?
And the NBA.
Yeah.
That's tough, man. It's
East and West. East and West.
So in the East, I like to say the Celtics. You know, but
on paper.
Yeah, on paper, but I'm not a Porzingis. I'm not saying I'm not a fan of his. I just don't trust him when it counts. Now the whole Reddick on Tatum he isn't clutch. I'm a Tatum fan. I like Tatum, but
he shows up.
They got the talent, you know what I'm saying? They got hella talent, man. But like, I can see a team like the Heat challenging them, you know. And I don't even like the Heat. Nobody wants to see the Heat in the finals. I'm just saying that right now. Like, nobody wants to see the Miami Heat in the NBA finals, but they might end up in the finals because it's in the East. I mean, you look at the Bucks.
The East decent now.
The East is decent. You look at the Bucks, like they've been struggling. They got Doc Rivers as their coach, who, you know, we know the history on Doc Rivers. So if I had to pick a team out the East, if I really had to put my bread on it, I'd put the Celtics though. Out the West, I'm still going Denver. You know, until they able to stop. Denver's offense is so efficient, man. It's crazy. Like, it's so efficient.
Yeah.
But, like, the West, like, you got the two young teams sitting at the top. So, I don't know. It's going to be a gauntlet. What about you?
I feel like coming out the East, man, of course, the Celtics, they got value at each position.
Yeah.
I like the Celtics. Like, you got Drew Holiday here, he a two-way, good two-way. Not a two-way. He really a lockdown.
Yeah,
you got JB, he a two-way. Jason Tatum,
They all can defend.
That's what I'm saying. And they long, so I'll take the Celtics, man.
Celtics.
And then coming out the West, man, I'm a Lakers fan. So, like, nobody want to see the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like you said,
but we'd love to see LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron in the finals
for
is
sure.
entertaining.
And then it's like you said, you got the two young teams at the top. Like, they don't want to see the Lakers. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, they not, though. People really kind of trying to stay around 7,
I ain't gonna
8.
lie. The Timberwolves, they could.
Timberwolves tough, man, but Rudy Gobert is gonna be a reason why they can't go nowhere. At the end of the day, like, you just put a small guy on the court, he can't guard anybody, man. It's gonna be tough, man. You keeping up with any college hoops?
Hell yeah, I fuck with college. March Madness right around the corner, man. I've been trying to win some money with that.
Big Ten championship today, man. You got Wisconsin versus Illinois, y'all.
For sure, man.
Yeah, I see T. Shannon went off, man. Shout out to the Chicago product, man.
Yes,
Lincoln Park.
Yes, sir.
And then you got AJ Storr from Kankakee on Wisconsin, so star player. So that should be a good matchup, man. It's good. It's always good seeing like Illinois prep hoops, you know, do their thing in college, man. Because we got a good talent bundle here that kind of veers off. You know, don't really stay local, but you know, Illinois been doing pretty good though, keeping talent.
Yeah,
they've been having some good talent stay home.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, I see they got another kid from Curie playing on the team.
On what team?
Illinois.
Curie? Oh,
yeah, he was
my guy Justin.
Yeah. I'm like, man, I remember him balling. I'm like, man, that's what's up, man. He done earned his way to the Big Ten, man.
Yes, sir,
I know
man.
it's been a nice journey, man. I seen him playing a couple times. I'm like, man, that's good. Shout out to him. He was pretty good in high school, man. He worked hard with him and Kanye.
Yeah, those my guys, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, you got NCAA coming up. You got a lot of things to bet on, man. You got baseball coming up. I know you can bet on the draft. But we already know it's gonna be the first pick, man. It's gonna be Caleb, man. The Bears will be the Bears if they don't.
So, have you been keeping up with college teams, or you just started watching games here?
Somewhat.
Yeah, for sure. Who's some teams that you like a little bit?
Like in the tournament?
Like just in general. I know right now you got like the.
I'm a Duke fan though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a Duke fan. Yeah, but they're all right, man. We're gonna wait for next year for Cooper to come.
Yeah, he a dog.
Yeah, but as far as like teams, man, I ain't gonna lie. I've been keeping up with Tennessee, man. They got this one. Number three, Connect or something like that, man. He a bucket, man.
Yeah, from JUCO too.
He a bucket, man. He tough, man.
Yeah.
I also like that lefty from Nebraska.
I ain't seen him.
Man, he tough, like Asian dude. Man, he tough, man. He a bucket, man. It's crazy, sure. Man. Yeah, I like him too. But as far as like in the tournament, you know, the tournament, it's all about matchups, man. Like Purdue, it's Zach Edey or bust. You know, they guards. That was their problem last year. They guards just really couldn't step up, man.
Hey, they got Chicago product over there.
They do. Yeah, I seen.
Yeah, nice little push for them.
Yeah.
They got Lance. But I'm rocking.
Lance,
I'm rocking with. I got like 3 teams. I think they could win it all.
Okay.
I'm gonna start off with Kentucky, man. They just need defense, but shit, they can score that motherfucker.
They can score, man. It's crazy because like DJ was supposed to be like the top player, but he like damn near the 4th best freshman on the team. To be honest with you, cause
hell yeah.
I like Rob, and I like what's the other guard come off the bench? Reed Shepard. Yeah, man, he tough, man. He played ball the right way, like you know what I'm saying. Like,
they got another Chicago product over there too.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Tone.
Tone, man, he the lead scorer. Yeah,
Sniper.
So, he a bucket. Yeah,
he
been
like that since we went to the same grade school. He's been like
okay, that's what's up, man. Yeah, he had a nice journey, man, coming from Illinois State, man. I've been keeping up with him.
I like this new like transfer rule though in NCAA. Like, ain't no point of sitting out a year and
no sit out like man. I mean, it gives the players more freedom. You know, coaches can't get mad because coaches used to be able to bench people and not play you, and now they getting up out of there, man. And even if you look at like Caleb Love, you know, he went to Arizona, you know, Pac-12 Player of the Year. You know, I think they gonna have a good shot in the tournament as well.
Yeah, man. Anything can happen for sure, man.
Yeah, it's March Madness is a good time, man. Like those first 2 days, that Thursday and Friday, like sit there and watch games all day. That's a good time.
Yeah, for sure. The game start early as hell, too.
Early, man. Early. I remember we used to just be at work or call off work and just watch the games all day, man. It's just a good time, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah, I was saying shit. Kentucky. Shit. I like Marquette. You know, when they get their point guard back, I don't know what
Oh, Kolick.
Yeah,
he nice. He nice.
I like Marquette. And I also like UConn, man.
UConn, y'all. That's defending national champions.
They looking unstoppable.
Yeah, UConn. I forgot about UConn. I forget about them. Yeah,
man, they looking
they
unstoppable.
looking good, man. Who do you think will be the number one pick in the draft this year for the NBA?
NBA?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I don't know.
We still got this whole tournament, but I mean, I don't know. I know Rob Dillingham gonna be like top 10. He should be. He come off the bench averaging like 15.
It all depends who get that first pick.
Yeah.
It all depends who get that first pick. It's not a clear cut like in the past, like we had Wemby or Zion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not a clear cut number one.
Yeah.
I would say so. Yeah.
You rock with Wemby?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he
different,
nice.
man. I pray he stay healthy, man. He gonna be nice, man. He just need another. He needs some veteran players around him, man. I'm not gonna say the guys around him are trash. They talented.
You need somebody to know how to win.
Yeah, they just young, man. Like I keep hearing like they should go out try to get Trae Young. That'd be a good combo, man. Wemby and Trae.
Can't even pick. That's just some 2K shit right there.
Yeah, that is though.
2K. You got your big ass center, and then you got the fast ass guard.
It'd be nice if they still had the DeJounte Murray, man. It'd be nice with them, man. You know, a real point guard that'll get Wemby easier shots. But I think Wemby nice, Chat nice. Yeah, the league. I know it's a lot about like people hate giving up stuff they used to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we used to LeBron, we used to Steph. Man, them guys been in the league 15 years, man. Plus,
I like the new generation.
Yeah, so it's a young fella's game, man. The young guys got to start taking over, man. It's a turn of the guard, you know.
For sure. I think my boy Shea gonna get MVP, man.
Shea, that'd be nice, man. Shea.
He nice.
Shea, eventually they gonna get one of Luka. Yeah, they gonna get Shea.
You gotta get up there with the seedings, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like I get like. I don't think it should be about seedings. You know what I'm saying? Most valuable player, but like you know how the NBA is.
But yeah, I mean, Shea the most valuable player on this team, man. I think they're a really mid team without him. If you watch him play, when he doesn't score, they're pretty mid. Like they don't do too much.
His over and under be like 32.
Yeah,
like,
32. Yeah, 32 and a half points.
Shit don't go under. Like if it go under 30, it'll be like 28.
28, yeah, but I gotta always take his over. Players like him, I'm taking the over, man. Like that's Shea, man. Like you'll be sick to lose a bet by one leg because you took his under and he's a certified bucket.
He get his shit 3/4.
Yup.
Damn near halftime.
You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying.
Shit tough, man.
Shea gonna be decent. The NBA good. Hey, I like Paolo.
Yeah.
I like that team. I like how they built the team, man. They got a lot of good young players. They got a lot of good young players. They got too much young talent. They kind of like in the same position as OKC with all the young talent.
Yeah. How you like what you think about the Pistons, man?
They got good young talent.
I like Cade.
They got good young talent, man. Cade got benched in the fourth the other night. I don't know what was up with that, but they got good young talent. Even with the Bulls, man, young talent. Like Kobe had his moments. Now Ayo playing pretty good, man. Like guys just need opportunity. That's what anything. Like certain people just need the opportunity and they gonna take advantage of it. And that's what the NBA is about. Like just take advantage of the opportunity.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir, man. But that's gonna wrap up today's episode of the Perfect Timing Podcast, man. If y'all want to learn how to win more efficiently and effectively on FanDuel, man, make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. We'll see y'all next week.
Yes, sir. If you got any tips for us, man, just leave it in the comment section, man. Let us know, hey, man, this is a certain thing I like because, you know, we all here to each one teach one type of method. We gonna learn from each other. So, yeah, if you got any questions, leave it in the comment section. Like he said, like, comment, and subscribe, man. We'll see y'all next week.